Nammo Phat. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fourth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech and the inability to listen to others, I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy and happiness to others and to relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I'm determined to speak truthfully, with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I will not spread news I do not know to be certain, and will not criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord, or that can cause the family or the community to break. I am determined to make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small. We're continuing to read Ajahn Chah's book Bodhinyana, and we're in the collection of teachings of questions and answers. Are minds of Asians and Westerners different? Answer. Basically, there is no difference. Outer customs and language may appear different, but the human mind has natural characteristics, which are the same for all people. Greed and hatred are the same in an Eastern or a Western mind. Suffering and the cessation of suffering are the same for all people. Question. Is it advisable to read a lot or study the scriptures as part of practice? Answer. The Dhamma of the Buddha is not found in books. If you want to really see for yourself what the Buddha was talking about, you don't need to bother with books. Watch your own mind. Examine to see how feelings come and go, how thoughts come and go. Don't be attached to anything. Just be mindful of whatever there is to see. This is the way to the truths of the Buddha. Be natural. Everything you do in your life here is a chance to practice. It is all Dhamma. When you do your chores, try to be mindful. If you are emptying a spittoon or cleaning a toilet, don't feel you are doing it as a favor for anyone else. There is Dhamma in emptying spittoons. Don't feel you are practicing only when sitting still, cross-legged. Some of you have complained that there's not enough time to meditate. Is there enough time to breathe? This is your meditation. Mindfulness, naturalness, in whatever you do. Question. Why don't we have daily interviews with the teacher? Answer. If you have any questions, you're welcome to come and ask them any time, but we don't need daily interviews here. If I answer every little question, you will never understand the process of doubt in your own mind. It is essential that you learn to examine yourself, to interview yourself. Listen carefully to the lecture every few days, then use this teaching to compare with your own practice. Is it still the same? Is it different? Why do you have doubts? Who is it that doubts? Only through self-examination can you understand. Question. Sometimes I worry about the monk's discipline. If I kill insects accidentally, is this bad? Answer. Sila, or discipline, and morality are essential to our practice, but you must not cling to the rules blindly. In killing animals or in breaking other rules, the important thing is intention. Know your own mind. You should not be excessively concerned about the monk's discipline. If it is used properly, it supports the practice. But some monks are so worried about the petty rules that they can't sleep well. Discipline is not to be carried as a burden. In our practice here, the foundation is discipline, good discipline, plus the ascetic rules and practices. Being mindful and careful of even the many supporting rules, as well as the basic 227 precepts, has great benefit. It makes life very simple. There need be no wondering about how to act, so you can avoid thinking. Instead, just be simply mindful. The discipline enables us to live together harmoniously. The community runs smoothly. Outwardly, everyone looks and acts the same. Discipline and morality are the stepping stones for further concentration and wisdom. By proper use of the monk's discipline and the ascetic precepts, we are forced to live simply, to limit our possessions. So, here we have the complete practice of the Buddha. Refrain from evil and do good. Live simply, keeping to basic needs. Purify the mind. That is, be watchful of our mind and body in all postures, sitting, standing, walking, or lying. Know yourself. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu. 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 Thank you for joining me this morning.